how does this affect the T-Rex's place in the metagame? Today, we're going to answer just that, going over its matchup spread, his impact on the game, and finally, his placement on the Extinction Event tier list. Starting off with the T-Rex's stat spread being the premier 1v1 land-based brawler. He boasts a very offensive but self-sufficient stat spread, having an astounding 8 attack, putting him just below the strongest attacker in the game. But this should come to no surprise, as the Tyranosaurus Rex does hold the title for the highest bite force of any creature to ever walk the earth. But just because this creature has a strong offense does not mean it's lacking in bulk. The T-Rex holds a respectable 30 health and 2 defense, which is nothing to ignore. But the T-Rex isn't flawless, having a below average 2 land speed and a lacking 1 intelligence. This behemoth is one of the few creatures to have a hunger stat, which is set to 5 for this frontline monster. The hunger stat keeps it on a timer, constantly fishing for a hunger reset, which can make the T-Rex feel like an action economy sink in every team it's included in. But if I have to say what makes the T-Rex a real top tier, it's definitely its ability. Its ability Frenzy costs 1 intelligence and triggers upon scoring a kill, healing the T-Rex 5 health and permanently increasing its attack stat by 2. This rewards the T-Rex for managing to get its hunger reset and making future resets even easier to score. This makes the T-Rex really good in funnel strats and is often comboed with Dodo Bird, allowing it to get free, friendly fire hunger resets and healing a lot while juicing its attack to absurd levels. This brawler stat spread makes it really easy to put onto a team, since very few creatures can go toe-to-toe with the king himself, making him an amazing deterrent for slower strategies such as Homo sapien, which punishes your opponent for avoiding the T-Rex and letting him starve out. But that doesn't mean he doesn't have his bad matchups. The T-Rex really struggles versus Brontosaurus, who is able to keep it away from their core win condition while it starves out, and the Ankylosaurus is able to face it head on. But even the Ankylosaurus struggles after a Frenzy proc, and is unable to lock the T-Rex in combat, so is mainly used as an endgame check. But if taking the T-Rex is really becoming a struggle, the best way to deal with him is running a water-centric team. Water teams handle a lot of checks to T-Rex, having one of the few characters who can outright muscle through the T-Rex, the Mosasaurus, as well as having many characters who can water lock it, dropping its speed and pushing it into the water, making it unable to escape and ultimately die from the drowning timer. But this is looking at the T-Rex like it's a solo character, when the T-Rex thrives in several team strategies such as double hunger offense, T-Rex funnel, and several lower pace strategies like Homo sapien or Titanomyrma. The T-Rex is also a great last pick if you catch your opponent without a counter, or if your team is running low on stats such as bleed stacking teams. Letting it play as the raw number stat checker in the front line can also stunt a lot of other strategies. Tank stacking struggles a lot versus the T-Rex and to deal so much raw damage, and with the Dodo to support it is able to sustain through the stall. Or, more frontline scaling strategies like Myep Microthorax also tend to struggle versus the T-Rex since the raw, immediate stats doesn't give time for the Myep to scale up. The T-Rex is a very powerful and important character on the roster. Knowing that he is an available character makes certain team strategies unviable, and he is even on potentially the strongest team in Extinction Event history, being the Dodo Rex Human Core. Drafting your team around this pick, banning it, or even picking yourself is often crucial to winning games. Because of this, I put the T-Rex at the top of S tier, right where the king belongs. If you like this kind of content, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm hoping to turn this into a series covering every creature in Extinction Event, so anything is appreciated. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.